I'm gonna use a bunch of my scrap fabric to make a cute springtime top today. The weather is getting warmer here in Toronto, so I kind of just want some more tops to wear with jeans or shorts. I also have some free time today, so I just kind of want to work on a simple sewing project, something that will hopefully only take me like under 2 hours. We are going to be making the Collage Gather top from Matchy Matchy Sewing Club. They're really well known for their patterns, but they also have a collection of linens that they carry on their shop, and they're all just so beautiful. A few videos ago, I made the wave float top from them, and I've made that one a few times this year. I thought about potentially making that one again today, but I have a bunch of fabric at the back here. I've been sewing a lot of bigger projects lately, but whenever I buy fabric for those projects, I always try to pick up a little bit extra, and then I always end up with like a yard or more afterwards, but generally that's not enough fabric to make a main project, and then I just always end up with all of these little chunks of fabric and I don't really know what to do with them. So when I saw this Collage Gathered top pattern, I just thought it was perfect. The top itself has a lot of individual little pieces, so you can kind of mix and match your pieces, which I'm definitely going to do that today. I'll show you the fabric in a second. So I still have to purchase the pattern and put it all together, but I'm going to show you the fabric right now. Okay, so this is essentially what we're working with. I don't think I'm going to use everything. This is actually a jumpsuit. I think it's the Darla jumpsuit from True Bias, I want to say. I loved this when I made it, and I got a little bit of wear out of it last summer, but honestly, I'm just not loving it that much anymore. And the legs itself are very wide, so I feel like I could just cut into this and use some of this for the pattern. I'm thinking of pairing it with this. I think that could look nice. So this is the linen that I use for the wave float top, and I still have maybe like 3/4 of a yard of this. This is the linen I used for the strawberry shortcake dress. That could look nice too. And then this is a chunk of the thrifted fabric that I had shared a few videos ago. So I'm thinking of using these two for the pattern. I could potentially incorporate this one too, and then we get like a black and gray kind of situation. As nice as this red is, I don't think it's gonna go with this. So first things first, I'm going to purchase the pattern, put it together, and then I can take a look at the pattern pieces and see what fits on the fabric. I could maybe finish this today while I'm at the studio, but looking at all the pattern pieces now, I don't think I will, but that's fine. There's just so much like gathering, especially in the sleeve. I'm doing a view B, by the way. So there's a lot of gathering in the sleeve area, also at the cuff area, and then these little panels here are gathered to front and back. So yeah, just lots of gathering. And then I also want to kind of take my time to orient all these pieces on these fabrics. I think I am actually going to add in the striped gray, and I think these three together are gonna look good. So one thing though that I wanted to show you that I think is really cool about this pattern is how it comes with these little labels, I guess you would call them. So you can cut all of these out and then stick them on the pieces that you cut out or pin them. And that way you know which piece is which. So I'm definitely going to use this as a guide. So I want this top to look uniform, but also kind of different and unique. So maybe I'll use a different fabric for each sleeve. I'm going to kind of mix and match all of these little panels together, and I will show you everything once I've cut everything out. All right, all the pieces are cut out. The only thing I haven't cut is the bias strip, because I think I'm just gonna piece a bunch of fabric strips together, but I've laid everything out so I get a better idea of all of the pieces. So this is the back, and then this is the front, and then I have the sleeves laid out too, so I can just kind of see and make sure everything looks good. So I think this is the orientation I'm gonna go with. The pieces I can move around a little bit unless I just cut new pieces are these little bottom strips here, but I think I like how they look. And I said that I was gonna use these labels, but I'm just gonna leave everything laid out on my table. I don't need to pack anything up. So as long as I just sew everything piece by piece and I keep everything organized on the table, I think I'll be fine. Okay, so I'm gonna have a quick look through the instructions and then I'm gonna get started. I'm pretty sure the first step is just to gather all of the side panels and potentially the sleeves together. I will say, it's not a difficult top. It's very similar to the wave float top. There's just a lot of piecing together. So yeah, I thought this could be like a 2-hour project, but I don't think so, which is fine. I thought I could finish it in the last 2 hours that I'm at the studio, but I can just finish it up tomorrow morning. I'll just do as much as I can today, and then tomorrow I'll have a brand new top. I know I've shared this before, but just in case anybody is a new sewer, I just kind of wanted to give some tips about gathering. So this is one of the bottom panels that's going to get attached to either the front or back, I'm not sure, but I was basically sewing with this side facing up on the machine like this. So an easy way to gather your threads is you want to actually be pulling the bottom threads here. So I don't want to be pulling the threads that are coming out from the top here. I want to gather from the bottom threads. So I'm just gonna go and hold those two and then start gathering up my fabric. For whatever reason, I'm sure there's some mechanics behind it. The bottom threads actually pull a lot looser. Not saying that you can't gather from the top threads, but for whatever reason, it's just easier to pull from the bottom threads. So now I have one gathered panel. Okay, so all of the side panels are gathered, and now I'm just gonna be attaching them to the front and back side panels too. So I'm gonna take some time to even out all of the gathers, pin everything in place, and then sew it together. All right, pretty straightforward so far. I've got the front done, the back side panels done. So now it's literally just a straight line. I'm just gonna be stitching the side panels to center back and the front side panels to center front. So just the seam, this one, and this one. We have a slight problem. Clearly, I was so confident in laying out all of my pieces, and I forgot to double check whether the front panels were correct or not. I'll show you what I mean. This is the back. So, looks, pretty standard, but this piece is correct. This one is the front. So yeah, I caught this while I was trying to sew up the side to the front here, and this piece just does not want to match up, and it's so much longer than the front. It's longer by like 2 inches there. So I did everything right. I just laid out the pieces wrong. And it's because these two pieces look exactly the same. I am going to unstitch this. I would have to redo the gathering down here too. So change of plans. I'm gonna be doing some unstitching, and I don't know if you can tell, but this fabric frays really easily. So even if I unstitch everything, I don't think the pieces will look that great. So what I'm gonna do is actually just unstitch this panel and then recut these 4 pieces. and I think we'll be okay. It's a good thing I caught that because I was gonna go ahead and serge up the side seams whenever I sewed them too, but I didn't do that yet, so that's good. But yeah, while I was sewing the side panel to the back, it felt kind of weird. Like it felt like I had to ease the fabric in a lot more, which shouldn't be the case. And obviously I didn't cut all of my notches for this, so. Okay, we fixed the panels and got the front and back sewn together. So I'm gonna show you what this looks like. This is totally the look I was going for, so I'm really, really happy with this. I'm glad I added in the gray panels too, because I think it just gives it a little bit of lightness. Okay, so I had to spend about 15 minutes fixing my mistake. I think I can get the shoulder seams sewn up and then maybe gather the sleeves, but then I think that'll be it for today, and then I will pick this up tomorrow morning. I'm too excited, so I tried it on. But this is what it's looking like. If you were to do view A, you would just be sewing the sleeve cuffs on and then doing the bias binding. But I still have the little sleeves to do. This should be on this side, but then this should be on this side. Cute! Yeah, it's coming together so nicely now. Oh, and this is the back. Yeah, I think this is gonna be such a cute top to wear with jeans. And if I didn't mention it before, I am doing the size medium. I did the medium in the wave float top too, and I found that size to fit me pretty well. We're basically actually almost done. So I think this is all I'm gonna do today. I've been at the studio since like 8 a.m. so kind of tired now. It's 6 p.m. But yeah, I love how it looks and I can't wait to finish it tomorrow. Good morning, I just got to the studio, so we are on day 2 of sewing this top now. Last night, I got that much done. So not much left to do today. I just need to do the sleeves, the cuffs, and then the bias around the neckline. I'm actually wearing a wave float top right now, and the neckline for the collage gather top is gonna be done the exact same way, just with bias tape like this. So I'm just gonna get right into it. I'm gonna go and gather the sleeves. Sleeves are in, and I love this little contrast with the cuffs that I did too. So it's like the opposite fabric on both sides. Bias tape is made, so I just need to sew this around the neckline. But because I am at the neckline stage, I need to pick my tag. So I have these cute little strawberry tags. I haven't used any of these yet, so thinking maybe this color, like that could look cute, or this one. No, I think I like this one. Cute, so that's gonna go right at the center back there. You guys, I am obsessed with it. How cute is this top? Honestly, I really think Matchy Matchy Sewing Club is my go-to for flowy linen tops. Their patterns are just so nice. I especially love this one as a scrap fabric project. If you have a bunch of slightly larger scraps lying around and you want to do like a little patchwork kind of situation, this pattern is so great for that. And I know the front panel and the back panel is a little bit bigger, but you could even like split this up too. They also have a hack to lengthen this to turn this into a dress, which I think would be so cute too. But yeah, I just love this top. I was a little bit worried about the sleeves just because they were literally just like a rectangle, but they suit this top so well and I'm just so happy with it. I love it. I would definitely go check out Matchy Matchy Sewing Club for all of their patterns. They also have a pair of pants that came out not too long ago that uses this sort of like patchwork aesthetic, and it's on my list of things to sew. I just need to sort out all of my fabric. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed sewing along with me. I know I made a couple little mistakes, but that's just a part of sewing. So if I can link the fabrics that I used down below, I will. I'll also link this pattern, my business Instagram, my sewing Instagram, all that kind of stuff will be linked below, and I will see you in the next video.